Hello everyone. So today I'm going to explain you how to fill the second modulo of the kit of the permesso di soggiorno. Here, as an example, I will use as for the first video, Milano, but you have to write the city where you are living. And here, the provincia of the city where you are living. I use Milano, but you have to use the city, the sigla provincia of the city where you are living. Now, the section 1, here you have to check the type of working you are doing. So, here, subordinato, if you are working as an employee. So, if you are doing subordinate work. Autonomo, if you are working with partita IVA or you are working with a co contract. And altro in any other case. In case you are working as an employee, you have to check what type of contract do you have. So here, if you have a tempo indeterminato contract, the permanent contract. Here, tempo determinato if your type of contract is fixed term, so it has an expiration date. And stagionale if your work contract is seasonal. So now, if your work is stagionale or tempo determinato, you have also to put the duration in terms of month. So for example, 12. Altro in case, for example, it's not a tempo indeterminato, not a tempo determinato, not stagionale. So, for example, here I can put apprendistato. As for the duration of months, you have also to put the duration in terms of days. For example, 180. In case you checked lavoro autonomo, you have also to choose one of these options. So, for example, if you are working as freelancer, you will check libero professionista. If you are working and you have a company and you are the owner of this company, you will check this one. If you are a partner of a company, you will check socio. Here, number 19, you have to put the title of the job you are doing. Mansione svolta, so I will write, for example, architetto. Section 2, in case we check subordinato, we have to put the data of the datore di lavoro, so of your boss. In case we are talking, so you are working for a company, we have to check persona giuridica and put the name of the company on 22, denominazione sociale. Also, company has codice fiscale or partita IVA. So, in your contract or in your busta paga, it is written the codice fiscale or the partita IVA of the company, and you have to put one of these here on 23 or 24. And on 25, the matricola INPS of the company. But let me say that this is not mandatory, so you can skip the 25. In case you are not working for a company, but for a person, you have to check here, 26, persona fisica. In case this person is a foreigner as you and he has a permesso, you have to put the number of his permesso. And also, in any case, if he is foreigner or Italian, you have to put the last name and the name of this person and when he is born. Also, the codice fiscale or the partita IVA of this person. You can skip the section 3 because it's something mandatory only if you are converting from student to work, so with the nulla osta, or you entered with the decreto flussi. But in this case, in both cases, this is not the kit that you will use. So in any case, leave it, this part, this section, the section 3, blank. In case you check lavoro autonomo, here on 42, you have to put denominazione sociale, so the name of your partita IVA. Here on 43 or 44, you have to use the codice fiscale or the partita IVA number of your partita IVA. So depending of what type of partita IVA you have. If you have the partita IVA of a libero professionista or partita IVA of a company. If you have the partita IVA of a company, you have also to put the number of your matricola INPS. When, the provincia of your registration to the Camera di Commercio, so for example here, me, the number of the subscription to the Camera di Commercio, and when I registered the company to the Camera di Commercio. In case my profession needs the subscription to the albo or registro, I have also to put to which albo of registro I am registered to. So for example, albo degli architetti. And when I did my registration to the albo or registro. Section 5, dati reddito, on 52, I have to check and put on importo 53 the annual income that I have. If it's my first conversion to the work permit, I will use the importo, so the amount written in my contract. If it's not my first work permit or I have already a code, I will put the amount written on the code. And also, after writing this amount, for example, 5,000, I will check 59 code. If I also did the tax declaration, I will put the the last year that I did the tax declaration, for example 2024. In case I have the partita IVA and I did the tax declaration, I have to check, for example, modello unico persone fisiche, in case I work as freelancer, so libero professionista. In case I have a company, I have to choose 56, 57 or 58. Again, in case I'm working as employee, I have also to check busta paga and put the last amount on my last busta paga. So for example, 1,200 euros. So it will be my importo mensile. If I start the partita IVA on the current year, I will also check 63. The last section, this section 6, you have to fill it only if you are applying for the attesa occupazione permesso or ricerca lavoro, because here you have to put the data of the registration to the unemployment list. So when you get your DID, on 65, I have to put when the date I registered to the Centro per l'Impiego. So when I got the DID. And here, 66, and 67 where I got the DAD. So again, mi and Milano. Circoscrizione is something that we don't use anymore, so you can leave it blank.